Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ella. If you're not, welcome back and welcome to a brand new video. This is gonna be a fun one. I kind of didn't know if I was gonna do these throughout the year, but I'm for sure doing this first one, and I think I'm gonna do all four. I wanted to just make a little quarter 1 check-in. I had mentioned this back in my, I think it was titled How to Make 2024 Your Best Year Yet, but it was sort of just my own like yearly reset process, setting goals, checking in, all that type of stuff. And I mentioned in that video that maybe I would make a little check-in every quarter to see how things are going, see how things are readjusting and all of that. So here we are. Now I actually started off this little process by watching that video, my 2024 reset, how to make it your best year of your life video, to just reevaluate what goals I actually set, because I wrote them down somewhere, but like honestly I don't know. They were documented in that YouTube video, so I watched that. I took some notes in my little journal, which I also need to share with you guys. I got this collab with Intelligent Change, that's what the brand is called, but this is their quarterly productivity planner, and I got this collab in like January, so of course I made the content and everything, but I wanted to wait until the new quarter to actually start using it. And don't mind that, I just keep setting my contact case on it on accident, and I'm like, oh, it has a little bit of contact solution stains. Check on my Instagram for like more information on this, but basically it is a little planner for the quarter that is designed to, you know, help you be productive and actually reach the goals that you set for the quarter. So it has like monthly, weekly, and daily sections, so my goal is to use that every single day. But I just took some notes in here as I was kind of watching that video. Mainly I'm going to be reevaluating on like the goals and things like that. So in that video specifically, let me just go through the list of the things I said I wanted to, like, that was a goal or a habit, and then we'll go through one by one and I'll tell you how each of those things are going. And then I'll actually tell you how I've reevaluated what I'm trying to do this quarter and how I'm gonna do that. All the fun things, you know? So in my first 2024 video, I had said that I wanted to get my routines like in check. Have a morning routine, night routine, do them every day, and specifically in that skincare, because I have so much skincare stuff. I do my skincare sometimes, but I'm not the most consistent. And I just know, like, I did my skincare today and my face just like glows from like one day. Now let me tell you how that's going in reality. Not amazingly, like this is not what I envisioned for my skincare or morning and night routines. I will say I'm probably more consistent than I was in 2023. It's definitely not a consistent habit yet, doing my morning skincare routine before class and then doing my nighttime skincare routine before I go to bed. So in this little book there's actually a habit tracker for each month, so I made that little habit, well actually both, my morning routine and night routine, which to me specifically means doing my skincare, because I have really bad habit of waking up, playing games on my iPad, getting out of bed like 10 minutes before it's time to go to class, getting dressed, and then going, which is fine. Like, that's the bare minimum, but I feel like my day is more productive when I like do something the same all the time, which is skincare. It's a great thing to do, and it's healthy for my skin, and it makes my face look great. Then I had said I potentially wanted to hit 50K on Instagram, which I went into this quarter thinking quarter 1 was gonna be like my grind time with content creation, but really it like kind of wasn't. I was like, we're gonna post a feed post and a reel every single day, because that's what I used to do and that's how I grew my account, and I know that is a way to grow your account, just posting a lot. So I said I wanted to hit 50K in quarter 1. We didn't do that. We're about where we were with our Instagram growth, and it's okay. We'll get into this more in the actual like new goals. Then I had said, I don't know why I said this, but I was like, what if I could monetize my YouTube channel in quarter 1? At this point, it's definitely more of a yearly goal, and it probably should have been in the first place. I'm a little bit more than 1/4 of the way there with my watch time. I have a little over 1,000 hours. So hey, watch my videos, send my videos to someone who would enjoy them. That's obviously just something that needs like more time. Well, again, we're gonna talk about that more in the new goals, because I think my goals for this quarter are more specific and a lot better than my original ones. Okay, then I said work out like as a habit. I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't do that one at all. I did that the first couple days, but that one's hard for me. We'll get to that too. Then I had said practice Spanish, which again, not something I really super did. And then the last thing I had said was read a chapter a day, which again, I didn't do. But I did read almost a whole book in Florida, and I'm gonna finish it, okay? That's the stuff I said. Now you might notice a common theme of like, oh, I didn't do that. Now here's why, I think. First of all, I set these goals during winter break, like beginning of January. I had most of January off for winter break, so I was at home. I had no schoolwork to do. I had all the time in the world to create content and do healthy habits and stuff like that. And then obviously I went back to school for second semester, and like reality kicked in, and I had a lot of schoolwork to do. But with this quarter, I still have schoolwork right now, obviously. It's the first day of April, actually, when I'm filming this, so it is the very first day of quarter 2. Next month, I move out, and school really starts to wind down. So I am gonna have a lot more time this quarter once it becomes summer. Towards the end of May and the whole month of June, I'll be free to do content. With that being said, I've set goals with that in mind, and I've also tried to keep that in mind for like at the beginning of the quarter, I am still gonna be in school. And then the second reason I think I didn't do a lot of these things, because there was really a lack of like follow through. Like I said the things I wanted to do in my video, and I think I put them on a Notion page, but I never really like looked back at the Notion page, which is why I love this thing, because it literally is like something I can come back to every day, helps me get my priorities straight. It's going to help with the follow through. So now let's jump into more of what I'm thinking for this quarter. So the way that this quarterly planner works, I really like. First of all, there's like kind of a little bit of reading. I mean, obviously you don't have to read it, but I read it because I want to know how the planner works. Basically, they have this idea of, we have the rocks, pebbles, and sand. Here's a little visual, okay? So the rocks are the big goals, the big things that you want to achieve that quarter or really like work on. The pebbles are the little things that you also want to achieve. They're pretty important, but they're maybe not like the top priority. They maybe don't have to happen this quarter or in this goal setting period. And then we have the sand, and the sand is like all of the normal just like life daily stuff. I'm trying to think of an example for me. Like what I think of, what they say in the book is like getting caught up checking emails, which like obviously that's something you have to do, but a lot of people like fall into the trap of, oh, I'm gonna check my email first thing in the morning. Maybe you have 100 emails to respond to, so like that takes you at least an hour, and then you don't feel like doing the rock, the goal. So the way that this planner works is it has you write out things, like you look at the day as if, like if this was the only thing I did today, would I be happy with that? And that is the order that you write your to-do lists, and I really like that. But with that, they had you set 7, well up to 7. They encourage you to do 3 to 7 because only 7 can be a lot to like worry about and think about for one quarter. So, but I do have 7. So let me tell you, my most important rock, they're in order of priorities. Increase knowledge on being a content creator. I just want to watch more YouTube videos about being a YouTuber. Stuff like that. I watch Jenica and Annika, they're vloggers and mother-daughter vloggers, and Jenica always says they figured out how to do this just like she watched a bunch of content about editing and like being a content creator and like how do you grow your channel, and I used to do a lot of that, but I want to do more of that, especially because it's quite easy to do. You can kind of put on a YouTube video in the background, and I don't know, I definitely want to make like intentional time for that where I'm like maybe taking notes, but also I think it's just good to have on in the background while I am like playing my iPad games or something. Okay, rock number 2, post 2 YouTube videos per week. I might go up to 3 in summer just because I really want to monetize my YouTube channel. Number 3, post a reel and a feed post every day. So you can kind of tell already, instead of my goals being monetize the YouTube channel, which obviously that's cool, and like hitting 50K on Instagram, the goals are to post a certain amount of content that I know or think or at least will get me towards the number goal. Number 4, post a TikTok every day. Your girl wants to have a TikTok following too, okay? Our Instagram's poppin', our YouTube's poppin'. We need that TikTok to be poppin'. Okay, number 5, practice consistent morning and night routines. So that one has carried over from the last time. I can't say I've really gotten into consistent routines, and I don't know, the wording of this I might play around with because I don't think it's the routine. I don't know how to even put this into words. Like, I don't feel like I need to do the exact same thing every day, but I just need to have like a few different things that I do at some point in the day. Like my skincare happens at some point in the morning and night every day. That's just something I do because it's healthy and because it like brings me back to like, okay, it's the morning time, you know? It's not really about like, oh, I have to wake up at this specific time and do this and then this and then this. I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay, and then number 6, move your body in some way every day. So again, this carried out from quarter 1, but obviously it's worded different. Before it was just like work out, whereas now I have just move your body. So maybe that's yoga. Maybe that's honestly going for a walk. Maybe it is like actually doing a workout. The point is to just like push myself more to like do something more than I usually would do. And then finally, attend my little church sessions on Wednesdays and Sundays. I watch this little YouTube channel. It's a church in California. It's a Science of Mind. It's very like spirituality based. I found it a couple years ago, but I really like do enjoy watching it, and I like the little lecture type food for thought things, and they do it every Sunday and Wednesday. So thought, why not get in the habit of that just for spirituality? And those are my 7 rocks, you guys. So basically those are the main things that I'm focusing on for the quarter, if you will. And obviously this can shift and change, and it might. I think a lot of it really am gonna stick to just because of how this then works. So this is like my first weekly planner. And it says you have to put first your most important task of the week. So it's like if this was the only thing that you did all week, you'd be satisfied. And my item for that is film this video. It's Monday. We are getting it filmed right away. And then I have to be at least a little bit satisfied for the week because that was my number 1 item. But then there's some secondary tasks. They give you 2 lines there, and it just says do these only after you have completed the above tasks. So I have a couple like editing tasks in there, and then there's additional tasks, and there is 6 spaces in there. So that's just like all of the other stuff. It's like at some point this week I need to do, but it's not the most important priority. Like the top 3 get done first, so that when it is time to focus on those other things that maybe aren't so important, you don't even have to worry about the thing that actually is important, if that makes sense. And then it goes into the week or the daily part where it just lets you fill out your whole day here, like hour by hour. And there's a whole note page, and they give you a little like quote. Today mine is, if you want more luck, take more chances, be more active. Brian Tracy. And then the other thing I love is it tells you how many days remaining in the quarter. So today's day 1, so there's 90 days remaining. But like as you get closer to the end, you can see like, oh, you know, we're running up on time. We're getting close to the end of the quarter. What can I do to get where I need to be before then? Those are my thoughts. Those are my goals and habits and things that I want to make happen in this quarter 2 of 2024. Also, I can't believe it's already quarter 2 of 2024. Like, that one's so fast. I don't know. Maybe that's just part of like adulthood, but this year is flying. But anyway, that's all I have for this video. I hope you got some kind of value out of it and enjoyed it. Maybe you just found it entertaining, but maybe it inspired you to go and set your own goals for quarter 2. But if you guys like this, I will definitely do like a quarter 2 check-in, a quarter 3 check-in. I can do a quarter 4 check-in. Obviously those are down the road, but we'll keep it in mind. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.